I had a change of plans tonight. Things just completely changed, so I didn't get on till really late. Sorry about that. Yeah, my friend contacted me and he was like, "Hey, let's do something tonight." I was like, "Oh, okay." So I ended up just doing the course. So I was gonna go home and relax, and I was like, "Nope, that didn't happen." So, but I had fun. I did see a friend. I hadn't seen in a long time, so that was cool. Yeah, I am so full right now. It's a good restaurant, but I overate way too much. I was like, I am not going to eat tomorrow. Fast all day today. I need to fast. That was my fault for not for overdoing it. Oh my god, I'm so full right now. I'm gonna have to fast for at least 24 hours to get this food out of my system. It's like I'm probably not gonna eat anything until Thursday, Friday. The way I ate today, I was like, oh my god. Yeah, probably won't eat. If I don't eat, if I eat tomorrow, like it won't be until like after 6 o'clock, because I am really stuffed. Oh god. Ooh. Oh my god. Yeah, I hope everybody's doing good. I finally got my car back. My car is completely fixed right now. I don't have to do anything else on my car right now. Thank God. Shit. I forgot I did one. Shit. Hold on a second. Put in a password. I logged in. I logged out accidentally. Oh, never mind. You do not have to put in your password. Oh, okay. Never mind. So change that. Okay, you have to enter your password every time you log in. I guess you don't need to. Okay, that's good. Guess you only need to put it in if you fully log out. Okay. Dailies. Tomorrow we'll get on track with Wuthering Waves. Work on that Thursday and get it finished Friday, and then Saturday, Sunday I'll focus on getting Fatal Frame finished. Do that.
is here. Wait, that one looks tough.
What's up, Blades? How you doing? What's going on with you? Mona, the Endless Journey. Might sound familiar. I'll check it out. I'll check it out before I... let me finish this stuff and I'll go check it out. I'm in my rhythm right now. How'd your day go? That's good. Well, I mean, if the price is good, I say go for it. But you don't even like Ease 9. You said you tried 9 and you didn't even like it. So I don't know why you would buy it if you don't even like it. Ease 8 I know you'd like.
He who suffers today is not among us. And I was hoping you'd say that.
Oh, yeah, you are actually already beat 9. Okay, I thought you just gave up on it because you said you didn't really like it. I need to go back to East 10 Proud Nordics, so try to do that later on. Because I want to play Pragmata and Resident Evil Requiem, but I'm going to wait till they go on sale. I heard Pragmata's really good. I've been hearing nothing but praise about that game. Capcom been on a roll. I'll tell you, man. Capcom been killing it right now. I gotta give them credit. Excuse me. Yeah. It's gonna be a while before Ease 9 goes to like $20. Ease 9's gonna have to drop to the $40 price point before you can start seeing it to go to $20. It'll eventually. Yeah. I would just get, because the lowest I've seen Ease 8 is like 11, 13 bucks. At that point, you definitely should get it, because it's probably the lowest you'll ever see it. Yeah, just you'll get it eventually. I said I need to play. I still need to finish these 10 Proud Nordics. I'm gonna go back to it, like I said, eventually. I do want to finish it. Yeah, again, it's not like it's a rush. It'll eventually get cheaper. Patience is a virtue. These 10 Proud Nordics ain't worth it for $70. That's too much. Like, it's a good game. Don't get me wrong, it's an amazing game. But it's too much. Yeah, so, you can look at that game you're talking about. Journey. I can't say I've heard this game. It looks cute. It looks like... it looks interesting. Check it out. Check it out. That's cool. Thank you. A Chinese game. Definitely looks like a Chinese game. Well, it's because of the discount. Because I own. It's $46, $70 because of the discount for previous owners. So normally for people it hasn't. So it hasn't gone on sale for normal people that low. It's just for the discount for previous owners. No, I mean, I still don't think it's enough. I think the discount they provide is still ass.
Really sorry.
Again, it should have been no more than $25 in my opinion. 20 should have been ideal. 25 would have been okay, but I do think that they slapped the original owners in the face. I ain't gonna lie, it made me a little miffed. That's why I just I pirated the game. I was like, I didn't give a shit. And get mad all they want.
Endman.
It's like, no. It's like, I ain't gonna support your bad practices. Like, you need to treat your customers right. You asked me this before, Blades, a while ago. You asked me what was added. It has a new island, new end game content, new quests, new storyline, side quests, new moves, new ship upgrades. Little things here and there. I mean, I would say it's like 20% new content. It's not like huge. It's definitely the way to play the game. but I do think that people that bought the original version should have just not. Yeah, I understand. It's cool. Just saying. Oh, man. Yeah, that's about it, dude. Not much else. Nice. Soon playing Radiant Historia. That's cool. You know, try Alabaster Dawn to see if you like it. I mean, if you haven't tried Alabaster Dawn, like if you didn't like Crosscode, you're not gonna like Alabaster Dawn. I'm gonna tell you that right now, because it's literally Crosscode, just a little bit better refinement, bigger sprites. So, just letting you know. So yeah, if you've played Crosscode and you didn't care for it, you ain't gonna like Alabaster Dawn. Telling you that right now. So, you've tried Crosscode, haven't you? I mean, I'm surprised you didn't last Crosscode. I think Crosscode has a lot of charm. And it's a very engaging game. There's lots to do in that game.
It's just some minor gifts.
I mean, these are the spoils I've collected. The hero for you. Don't worry, I'll get even more.
Yeah. Again, it's action RPG. I mean, I like 2D action RPGs, you know, I guess lots of content. The game is very, very busy with content. Like, you're gonna have tons to do.
Data sync complete.
So I don't know if you're the kind of guy that likes that kind of shit, where there's just a lot to do. But I think it's very engaging. Yeah. Well, believe me, I have regret, but
Who's the wise guy looking for fight?
it's whatever.
I was hoping you'd say
Not the end of the world.
List subject violation. Let us dance. This is fun. Just give up.
I'm just more cautious of what I buy now. I don't buy games as much anymore. I've been more reserved about it, which I think is a good thing, because it's not like I don't have things to play. I got plenty of stuff to play. I got like 5 games on my backlog, combined with my gacha games to play. So it's like I'm not. That's why I'm in no rush to buy Pragmata and Resident Evil, because I will get around to them. It will happen. And also I enjoy saving money. I'm into that shit, because it's like how my philosophy is with life. I like to buy things, frugally, and since I'm a frugal person, so it supports that mentality. Yeah, well, I've been trying to share that with a lot of people. Just like, if you want to learn how to save money, man, I can show you how to do that. Believe me, it helps you. It can help you be smarter about your purchases. I'm really good at that stuff. It's also a discipline thing. A lot of people don't have the discipline to do it. They just want to spend their money just because. Which is fine. If you want to spend your money, you're more than welcome to do that. But if you're looking to be more careful with your money, and because there's a lot of people buy on impulse. They don't, they're not mindful of when they buy things. You know, do things more, like I said, more efficiently, smarter. Or you know, it's like kind of like the whole thing about working smarter, not harder. I think that's a good thing. I don't like particularly doing things just to like, oh, I don't care how much it costs. Like, I can't do that. I have to, if I can do things at a more efficient cost, I will do it. Take advantage of things, you know?
I'm really sorry.
I warned you before. Don't trust the fresh valves.
Yeah. Yeah, I've been trying to sell more stuff online right now, focusing on my eBay stuff. My friend was telling me that, hey, you should be like a full-time eBay seller. Just flip things for money. He said you're really good at that. I was like, yeah, I could be like an entrepreneur. I've thought about it. You know, I could definitely do it and survive off that. Low, high capacity, non-active interest in games. And just because it's cheap doesn't mean it's good. I don't think that's a fair assessment. Like saying, oh, if something doesn't cost a lot, it's not good. out.
Cozy up with gravity! Sanitize! Corrupt fireworks for you! Demonstrate! This time! Jutsu! Simmer down! Have fun floating!
Alright, that's done. Yeah, like I said. Divinium. It sounds like a. Is that a Diablo game? More Diablo. Speaking of that, hold on. What is my? Oh yeah, I gotta start moving Zero Night. Move, my pretties. I can start pumping this shit out. Give me a lot of a lot of Metroidvanias. I'll check them out. Let me finish on my dailies and I'll go look at them. I'm pretty much done, I think. Just checking my production line. Oh boy. I need to make more. Running low. Sounds like you're more worried about giving me games to play than you are giving yourself games to play. But you need more games to play. You don't play enough games. I'm like, I don't play enough games? I think I play enough games. I think I play too much games at times. But I will say I don't. As I'm getting older, I don't like getting overwhelmed with games. I mean, I appreciate the suggestions. Don't get me wrong, I do. That's another reason why I haven't been buying a lot of games because there's just too many. There's just way too fucking many games. I just can't keep up with them. So, but maybe that's a good thing because then that means I can pump the brakes, or I just like, hey, yeah, just make a list of what I want, and then I'll just get it when it's cheap. Yeah, I think that's a better way to approach it. Yeah, I have that game and I haven't played it. I have the new Shinobi and the new Ninja Gaiden, and I haven't played either one of them. Yeah, I bought them cheap. It's just I haven't played them. I know they're good. I just haven't played them. But I will say that's where I think where gacha games kind of. That's why I when playing gacha games, you focus too much on gacha, and then you don't get to play other games. I think that's the problem with gacha. That's why I was telling you. I don't know if you heard me yesterday, or thinking about taking a break from Wuwa, like putting Wuwa away for a while, letting stuff build up in Wuwa, and then coming back to it later, maybe down the road. I don't know if you heard me talk about that. I was thinking about just. Because I'm honestly, I've been playing it too much, and it's a good game. I think I'm getting kind of burned out on it, so I don't want to play it anymore because I don't want to ruin it. Well, I got that other one coming out, Neverness to Everness, but that obviously I'm going to make my decision within a week. If I'm playing it, I'm like, you know what, I don't see myself getting into this, or oh, you know what, this game is not going to do it for me. Then I'll just drop it. There's no commitment. It's like I tried it. It looks cool. It's new right now. The honeymoon. Like, is it fun? Like, oh, it's I'm enjoying. If I'm enjoying myself and the enjoyment continues, Neverness is going to replace Wuwa for probably for a period of time. But if it's one of those things where I'm playing Neverness and I'm just like, yeah, it's like this game ain't doing it, man. Like it's like it's Wuwa again in some different areas, But you never know. It could do something. It could be something more. I'm trying to give it a chance, because I have been waiting for that game because it did look interesting. But at the same time, the combat looks a little it's not bad. It's just not great. The combat in this game is not amazing. It's good, but. So I gotta give it a chance. I know it's a GTA style game, open world like GTA. So I was like, okay, man, this is a little different. Maybe I'll get into it, and all the customization and all this stuff. The story might be interesting. The music might be really good, but. I'm gonna say we'll see. Oh, yeah, I hear you, man. It's all good. everything in this game today. Alright, let me go check those games. Okay. Let's see. Our resident force Voldemir. Looks visually looks alright. Looks like a beat 'em up game. Visually, I like it. Visually, it looks nice. It's a beat 'em up. Cool. It's alright. Reminds me of Dungeon Fighter Online. I'll take a look at it. I like the art style. Art style looks cool. What's the other one? Divinium. Divinium? Divinum, sorry. Yeah, definitely old school Metroidvania. Yeah, that's cool. Kind of looks like what's the game? Blasphemous with a chick. Yeah, it's Blasphemous with a chick with crazier combos. Okay, and then Eden's Garden. That's cool. There's nothing wrong with that. You're having. Eden's Garden. Why did you say that? Eden's Guardian. I'm sorry. Guardian. Another. Hey, this looks exact. It's freaking Blasphemous again. Another Blasphemous game. This looks really close to Blasphemous, dude. This looks like Blasphemous. Oh my god! Even the walking animation. Like, oh my god! This is so fucking like look at this shit. Like, seriously, this looks like Blasphemous. I'm not joking. Like, it's scarily similar. Look at this. Look at this shit. It's just like, I'm sorry, dude. Look at this shit. Look at the animations. They look almost the same. The running animations are almost the same. It just, this is more choppy. Look! Look at it! Are you telling me that ain't Blasphemous? Like, oh my god, look at this shit. Look how similar they look. It's scary, like, almost somewhat of a bit of a plagiarism, dude. Even the fucking cutscenes look like Blasphemous. Oh god, like it looks cool, but it's just like this looks like a Blasphemous clone. Like, man, someone did their let's like copy my homework, but don't make it obvious. I will say this game is faster though than Blasphemous, which I like. This looks way faster. But as far as Blasphemous, the both of them are good games. I like the second one in terms of gameplay because it's a bit smoother. The first one's good though. The first one's good though. I like the first one. The second one's I like the second one more in terms of the gameplay. I like the first one's cutscenes better. I don't like the visual art style change with the cutscene in the second one. It looks too colorful. Like when I saw the cutscenes, I was like the style they chose. I just didn't care for it. But this one's they're both this style. It looks so like. I don't know. It looks too. It lost the dreary look, which I didn't like. I think the art style is very conflicting in this game. Like in terms of the visuals, like the visuals in game are fine. It's the cutscenes that look awkward to me because they just it loses the grimy look, and I think this game is supposed to be dark and grimy. The first cutscenes look great, and then the second one, I was just like, who the fuck was the artist for this game? Because I don't think they got the assignment. But I think in terms of gameplay, the second one's better. But they're both good games. I recommend both of them. I have not played the DLC. I don't know anything about the Mea Culpa. I never tried it. But at least try. I would say try one. If you like one, you'll like two. Let's see. Yeah, this game really does look like Blasphemous. Like, Jesus Christ, to a fucking T. Like, you can tell. You can tell they copied it. I copy your games. Let's see. Steam Medieval Fest? What's this? Oh, it's all like medieval games. Like Carcassonne. That was a good board game. Let's see. A lot of these games, jeez. A lot of these. Let's see. What else we got? Wow, this game got really good reviews. I don't know, did you try this game, dude? I don't know if you're into this kind of game.
Some falls don't begin in this.
The IGN got blasted for fucking reviewing this game. People were so mad at them.
Was just the exit wound.
The guy gave the game a 6 out of 10, and I was like, this game looks really good.
Like much at first. first.
Visually, I think it's amazing.
Ace.
This, Mr. Pepper, is the big one.
Something within me. I don't know.
Like the old Mickey Mouse cartoons. But it's a boomer shooter.
Get some
Basically Doom.
and we'll get to the bottom of this in no time.
This case was more trouble than it was worth. But, well, trouble is what I do.
I think visually it looks really nice. I'll definitely play this down the road. But I'll buy it when it's on sale. I'm not in a rush. Looks cool though. Like I said, visually I think it looks amazing. I like my Doom shooters. Let's see what else we got. They changed the UI because of the sale. The UI was here a second ago. Happened to there it is. Yeah, that's about it as far as any other games I'm looking forward to. Let's see. I added. Yeah, this comes up today. Check this out. Oh, it's already out. This came out. $3. I'll take it. Mine. Sorry. I gotta do it off screen so you guys don't see my information. Can't let you see my credit cards. I do support this game. I really like this game. But I don't mind spending the money because I think for what you pay is worth it. Alright. What? The Toho Snow Fairy? Yeah, of course. Of course I do. I supported this game day one. I bought this game back in October. Yeah, I'm a big fan of this game. It's a gem for a $6 game. This game is amazing. Like it's $3.50, dude. This game is amazing for $3.50. If you're a Toho fan and you like a good like boss rush type game, like it's got excellent boss design. The fights are really intense and the music's really good too. And visuals are gorgeous. Like the particle effects in this game are insane. Like I was looking, like, how the fuck does it look that good? Like holy shit! Like you see it has like psychedelic lighting, dude. It's just crazy. Like some of the effects it has in this game. It's bullet hell, so I mean I like my bullet hell. So but yeah, for $3.50, and I recommend both DLCs. The first DLC I like this. The first DLC is really good. Now the second DLC just came out. But you gotta be a Toho fan. Since I'm a big Toho fan, that's why I enjoy it. I really like Toho. This is probably one of the best Toho games I've ever played. Let's see. Yeah, I want to play this. Get back in my bullet hell days. Gotta come back to bullet hell. Like, is bullet hell coming? It might be coming back, people. Yeah, then they showed a new trailer for this game.
ここでは国家が裏の世界を管理しているんです。まだ見習いなので、いろいろと勉強させていただきます。狩りを始めるよ。魔術師、怪物、聖女、いろいろと呼ばれたけど、最近ではヴァンパイアハンターを名乗っている。
I'm getting like Death Smile vibes with this game. Good music. Yeah, this definitely has my name written all over it. This definitely has my style, for sure. Definitely looks my style. It's like Death Smiles and like Ghostwire Tokyo had a baby. It has all that goodness I love. I like the first Shin Kondo if you ever played it. It's a vertical shooter. If you ever played the first one. This is the first one if you ever played it. Yeah, this one's vertical. It's a solid game. I like it. I have the original version. This is the new version. I haven't played the new version yet. I get that loyalty discount. I'll probably buy it. When this game comes out, I'll buy both of them. So, but yeah, that's what I've been looking forward to. Let's see, besides that. Definitely want to watch the anime for this. Oh man, this dropped quick. It dropped to $12. Oh wow. Only a month later, it's almost 50% off. Must not be doing well. I do want to pick this up. This game does look really good. The combat looks intense as shit. The game looks so fucking goofy, dude. The locales you go to are so weird, man. Like you're in feudal Japan, you're in ancient Europe, and then you're in the city. Like it's so fucking weird. In the city with Gundams. It's like the fuck. It doesn't make any fucking sense. For $12, I was like, maybe they've been fixing it a lot. I don't know, they've been doing a lot of fixing. Or I don't know the roadmap on this game. Yeah, it looks like they've been fixing. Let's see. As far as anything else, though, yes, Alabaster Dawn's in 2 weeks, which I'm definitely gonna play. Yeah, this comes out in July. This is in June. Oh, this got a release date. Yeah, so there's a good amount of games coming out. I'm gonna lie to you, there's a good amount of games coming out. It's a little overwhelming though, like I said. I mean, I guess it's a good thing when you have too many games to play, then, you know, you don't have to worry about running out of things to play. But it's also one of those things of, man, there's just so much. There's so fucking much. And I think that's where I get kind of like overwhelmed, because it's just you just get too much on your plate, and you're like, and then you get in like you can't figure out what you want to play, because you're just like, okay, then you got to start prioritizing what do you want to play. It's just Atomic Heart 2. I know that just came out recently, the new DLC. I don't know if I haven't seen this yet. Let me check this out. This game I was hyping. I don't know if you ever played Atomic Heart. This game I was like hyping the shit out of when I fucking when I first played this game. It's a good game.
We are unusual.
I haven't played the last 3 DLCs.
We weren't supposed to live, meet each other,
It's got an interesting
and come
world.
back from the dead.
Hey, let's skip the heroics. We all go in together.
The gameplay's fun.
Retired. You remember the plan?
We track down Charles and kill him.
Oh man, music's so good.
What the fresh hell is this?
Take cover!
Go, run, hurry!
It's Russian, by the way.
How do I destroy this damn thing?
These enemies.
Kill 'em all. How was your trip, Major?
Hey guys,
I like the music, man. Music's so good. Oh, yeah, bullet hell. Hell yeah. We got bullet hell, baby.
Just come back, Major.
Yeah, it's called Atomic Heart. Yeah, that trailer looked good. That trailer looked good. I gotta lie, man. That got me kind of pumped, and I want to play this game again. I put a lot of time into this game. I know you never hear me talk about it. Yeah, I put a good amount of hours into this game. The base game was great. I loved it. the world is so cool. Yeah, it's a think of it like post-apocalyptic, it's like BioShock in Russia. But yeah, it also has I'm sure you've heard of Mick Gordon. You know Mick Gordon, the musician, the guy who did the music for Killer Instinct and Doom. He worked on this game's soundtrack. That's another reason why the music's lit. Yeah, I need to come back to this game. I really did like this game. This game's pretty cool. Shape of Dreams. It's a co-op roguelike game. Co-op. It's basically, yeah. It's definitely like call it Hades and shit. The co-op. My friend would like this game. He loves these games. He loves roguelike. I just don't play many of these. Visually, it looks good. That looks cool for what it is. Like, would I play it? Yeah. You know, single player campaign, I'm sure is fun. But, you know, it looks alright. Like, I don't mind it seems like I followed it before. Visually, it looks nice. And the gameplay looks pretty frantic. But as far as the game, would I prioritize? Probably not. And by the way, yeah, I uninstalled Strife. You can already see it right here. Uninstalled. It is done. I'm done with this game. I had enough. I'd rather play other shit than this game, and like, it was cool playing Jam. I tried. It's not what I want. Like, Jam is cool and all, but I also kind of don't like the fact that everybody has a pocket Jam now, and it's just the way you play her is not the way I want to play her. I mean, the honeymoon was over quick. Like I said, I had doubts. You know, it's better than what it was initially, but it's still the same game. And the mechanics that I want them to evolve on, they're not going to. Like the defense still is shit. Even with the shield mechanic, it's still fucking garbage. The shield mechanic is so garbage in this game. It just doesn't feel good. Like, I tried to use it in matches, and I'm like, all it does is push block. It's just push block. Yeah, I mean, he's right though. I mean, if anything, he's looking out for you. He's like, dude, you don't like the game. Why do you play it? It's like it's obviously clear as day that you don't enjoy it. It's like, why the fuck do you play it? And he's right. And it's like, yeah, Why do it? You know, that's why you just quit. It's like me. You know, you see how fast I drop shit. If I'm not enjoying it, I just drop it. It's like it's there's no like nothing holding me back. You know, I'm just gonna fucking drop it. It's like I'm done. You know, out of sight, out of mind. It's like with Strive. You know, I dropped it. I try it. I gave it a chance. It's not what I'm looking for, and I just don't care. So you just drop it. That's all you gotta do. It's that it's so easy to drop it. You know, I tried to get into it. I gave it another chance. The second round, I was like, okay, maybe after 5 years, the game evolved, and I was like, not really. It still feels the same. The game has not evolved enough, in my opinion. People say, you know, the people that love this game, you know, they're the people that like new era of Guilty Gear. They don't like the old era. They don't care about the old era. They think those games are shit, in my opinion. So they're like, no, Stripe's where it's at, man. That's where the hype is. I'm like, no, it's not. you don't know shit about hype. Like I've seen the hype in the Guilty Gear crowd. Like I've seen the real hype, and Exurd was where it was. XX is where it was. I saw the hype, but the hype in the game, this game, just feels so artificial. And then watching people play, and I'm just like, it's lame. It's done. You know, it's like, hey, enjoy your slop. Because it's not for me. It's not for me. Plain and simple. But it's fine. I mean, you move on, you know? I got nothing. I got no regrets, and I don't care. That's just the truth. I just don't care. I'll play my next fighting game when it happens, you know. I said I got Chaos Code in the future. Whenever that happens, that'll be the door. The door, I'm sure, will open up for me, and I'll be enjoying it immensely when it comes out. As far as anything else, as far as other fighting games, I don't really have anything else that's on the horizon.
Where were you, man?
No, it's with Johnny.
Huh?
I went Johnny wanted to meet up, so I met up with him after I took leave.
Okay.
That's why I was gone all day, and then Lee called me up early, said, hey, come pick me up, so I went from him and straight back to work and to pick him up, and then I didn't get home till like 10:30.
Okay.
That was
Okay. Because I figured I know you must be having another day with somebody, so.
Nah, I was just out with Johnny for a bit. So we just came down for a little bit. Sorry about that. I had to move my car. Sorry. Yeah, as far as any other games, like I said, fighting game wise, it's just those. It's just that and Koime, and then that Toho fighting game that I don't know if ever gonna happen. I don't even know what. Yeah, Toho Dream Duel. I don't know if this game's ever gonna happen because the creator, he died. He had cancer and he died during development, so they're trying to bring the game out. But they said there's no promises. They're trying to, but I wouldn't be surprised if this just gets canceled. And so they'll try to bring it out this year, but there's no guarantees. I do want to see it come out just because, you know, the guy who made this game that was his dying wish. Which is kind of sad, you know. He wanted to make a Toho fighting game. Because there hasn't been a new one in so long. So he wanted to kind of continue the legacy. Like, hey, I want to see another Toho fighter. And I was like, man, that's really sad. So I really hope they bring it out just to honor his memory. This is like, oh, that's cool, man. To get people, you know, I see games like this where Chaos Code is the same way. It's, you know, his brother, he died during development, you know, died tragically young. And, you know, and it caused him to go into depression. And he was going to give up on the game, and then he came back. He's like, no, I'm going to bring this out for my brother. He wanted me to complete his dream. I was like, man, dude, I was like, damn, dude, I got 2 fighting games that was tragic development. It's like, it's really, you know, it makes me smile though when they bring it out. Like, man, I was like, that's cool, man. Like, that's really cool that you would do that, you know, for your family. You would bring that out for them just to make their dream come true. Continue the legacy of the game too. It's like, hey, you know, honestly, I think this will be the last Chaos Code. Unless his brother, like, wants to make another one, which, you know, I don't know. I'm not gonna hold him to it. I really don't think. I don't see this game getting a third game. I just don't see it. I don't see this game getting a third entry. As much as I would like it to get one, that would be great. I mean, you see how long it takes to make this shit. So you're just like, yeah, if the second one is taking this long to come out, you know, well, technically it's the third one. Technically. Yeah, that's gonna be where if that's all you want to see where I'm gonna bet all my chips, it's definitely gonna be on Chaos Code. That is my. I really don't see any other fighting game like in the future that's going to light the fire under my ass. I think this will probably be the last fighting game that'll light the fire under my ass. I really believe that. I don't think it is ever going to happen again, sadly, after that. Because we're entering an era where these kind of fighting games are just dead. They have no future. They have no future. They have people that don't care about them. They're never going to make new games like that because they're not profitable. It's just one of those things. It's just like, yeah, Unfortunately, that's the sad truth. Nothing on this game. Yeah. I was just looking up shit on Twitter. See if there's any new game announcements or nothing. Sometimes I find news on games there. Just random shit. I haven't seen anything else. Like I said, fighting games, just like stuff has just been kind of bland. Like it really has been. Like fighting game scene is bland right now. It's just the same old fighters. Nothing really crazy to get excited about. Well, in my opinion, like I know a lot of people are excited for Virtua Fighter, which is great. DOA, you know, if you're into that. But as far as like me for games for me, it's like they just not many. There's really not much for me, which kind of sucks. I really wish there were more games for me in terms of the fighting game scene. Yeah, it is. I mean, yeah, you find out information. That's how I found out about that 3D Toho fighter. It looks like Guilty Gear Xrd. And yeah, they're just not my type of games. That's all. Like, I probably play DOA more than F Virtua Fighter, but I'm just not into those games. They're just not for me. Yeah. I feel like I said, the whole light the fire under my ass thing is just reserved for certain type of games, and that's just. Yeah, I just haven't seen anything crazy lately. All of those. Well, because they know the game. That's the thing. It's like you don't know the game. Oh, I know Langrisser. That's an old series, man. It's really old game. But yeah, I remember that. People were like, oh shit, it's like Langrisser. I haven't heard of that name for the longest, dude. Yeah, it's an older game. I've never played Langrisser, so I don't know. Yep. Yep. Like I said, I know what it is. I'm very familiar with it. I just never got into it. But it's cool. The whole retro thing, the whole retro scene is still alive. They're bringing out a lot of retro games. Yeah. Coin flip nature in fighting games? Oh, you mean the 50-50 bullshit? Well, yeah, that's what a lot of fighting games are now. I don't feel like it actually outward. Yeah, I wouldn't play this. Game looks really bland. It really looks bland. Yeah, I wouldn't play this. Look. But that's what a lot of fighting games are. It's just 50-50. Casino 50-50. Not actual skill. Not making good decisions and, using good, a good sound mind to, use offense and defense to beat your opponent. It's literally just abusing shit and hiding behind a lot of shit to carry you. It's like perfect example. Here's a perfect example. Like in Strive, Forward P is way too strong in that game. Like literally, you can Forward P low hits, which makes no fucking sense. Like I'll pressure somebody, and I'm hitting them low, and they do 4P, and it hits me out of the fucking low hit. And I'm just like, I can't even low hit you when you like. I'll low profile myself to. I know you're gonna anti-air me, so I go for the low, and then I get punished for it. So it's just like, okay, so your 4P beats anything I do. It's like it's like low hits, high hits, mid hits, supers, whatever. 4P, and it's just like, what the fuck? Like that to me is like carrying shit. Because in old Guilty Gears, 4P only beats mostly anti-airs and aerial moves. Like jumping in, I understand. You jump in, you're not safe. On a 4P, I get that. But I expect it. But it makes sense because it's an anti-air. And then when they make it where, well, we made the anti-air also go through lows and mediums, I'm like, okay, this is stupid. Because now people just like, oh, you attacked me, I just hit this button, I win. Well, yeah, I mean, the fact that you're using just general fundamentals and that you can beat them based on that. because they're not used to playing that way. Because the game like that, fundamentals works. You know, a game like that, fundamentals are rewarded for doing that. The fundamentals are definitely an integral part of the game. See, a lot of games nowadays, fundamentals don't really matter. Because, like, Tekken, it definitely doesn't matter. Fundamentals don't mean shit in that game. You know, it doesn't do anything for you. People don't have to respect you. They don't have to, they don't have to learn when to be defensive and offensive. They just go Unga because, Unga is the way to play, and they feel like that's how you should play all games. So they develop games like that with, basically no brain required. So I don't want to play like that. So my friend says, yeah, the way you play makes no sense to these people. And he says, and also your mindset, you're assuming that people want to think like you do, and they don't. They look at you like, why do you think that way? It's so needlessly complicated. Like, it's stupid. And he's like, why don't you just Unga? Can you out Unga me? I'm like, okay, I don't want to play like that though. Then don't play. Like, and I won't. Oh yeah, those games, because they're not revolved around the bullshit all day. So that's why they're better games, because you actually have to use fundamentals, and you actually have to learn the game, and learn defense and offense. Those are required to play. So I can see why those games are more enjoyable. The only time it won't be enjoyable is when you fight people that are just masters at it. And, obviously, they're going to just throw you around like nothing because they know the game in and out. But those people, honestly, it doesn't matter what game you play, it's never fun to fight them. Because it's like, dude, I don't know the game well enough to play at your level. I'm not interested in playing at your level because I'm not going to sit here and play for fucking thousands of hours just so I can play you casually. Or whatever, hundreds of hours. That's how I felt like when I was playing Strive. It's like I'm playing like the high level players. They're just destroying me because they know all the tech. And I'm just like, they know, oh, you can't challenge me on any of this shit, so I have to just block all day. And I can't do anything because, there's nothing I can do out of block. So it's just like, oh, I'm just blocking. Like, here we go. And it's like, I can't do anything because I can't move. Because you just keep doing your safe moves where I can't do anything. Yeah, exactly. Those people are not fun to play, and I don't want to play those people, That's why I don't play Strive. I don't play all those fucking tryhards, all the sweatards I play. There's so many of them. And then just like, dude, I don't want to be around you people. Like, you guys fucking are like, I don't want to play the game like that. I know I'm not going to stick with it. Because, after playing 3 days, I was like, yeah, I'm already starting to feel it. It's just, and it's not because I'm bad at the game. It's just the problem is I can't play the way I want to. Yeah, and that's the thing. There's a lot of Smurfs on Strive, too. Like, I've noticed people at low level, and you can tell they're experts at the game. Like, they're just smurfing their accounts. You can definitely tell. It's obvious. Because the way they play. And I'm just like, yep. And I'm just like, yep. Because they can't because one, either they can't find matches, or two, they don't want to play the high level player because they're going to lose. So they play slower level players like, yeah, that jam is definitely not my jam. I can't play her the way I want to. Like, you can do some decent stuff with her. The tech's decent, but it's not enough for me. I can't go ham with her, and my way I pressure just doesn't work in that game. The offensive pressure, like, is so limited what you can do, and too much stuff has way too much hits, recovery. So it's just like, man, like, you have to use specific moves all the time, and I don't want to keep using those moves all the time. Like, it gets a little bit redundant. It's like, I understand, like, you have your quick recovery move, but I don't want to spam it. You know what I mean? Just to keep you in pressure. Because I know the pressure in that game is very dependent on you abusing certain moves. So like standing medium by itself with her is very strong. It's the one where she overheads you. It has a lot of block stun. It's like Soul with his standing medium. He does the same thing, standing slash. There's that gut punch. It has so much block stun, and you keep spamming it because it's got reach and it's safe. So you're just like, and I don't want to just keep playing that way. I'm like, okay, then you do her overhead kick. You know, on block, she's mostly safe, especially with a cross up. And then she has her one where she slides on the floor, and that one's very safe. And if you have the plus version, she's plus, so you can't challenge her. So it's just one of those things that was just like, oh my god, dude! Like, I'm forced to use only certain moves, and I don't want to do that. I want to use all the moves. I want to make you think. Yeah, I do. Their vision is play this character this way because that's the way you play it. You know, you have to play the streamlined version because that's how we intended it to be. So we want you all to play that way. So, and that's what happens. Everybody just plays the same, and it gets boring. That's why you see a lot of people when they play high level, they all play the same way. They do the same combos, they do the same setups, because that's what works. And that's how the developers want you playing the game. And I'm just like, this is lame, dude. Like, instead of telling people how to force them to play the way you want them to, let them play how they want to. I'm sorry, because that doesn't give you control. You know, I think that's the problem, is they lose control when they do that. Because now they can't, they're like, okay, I can't make people conform to what I want. I was like, but it's not about what you want. It's about what the players want. Fuck what you want. You're making something that the players make them happy. It's like, then give them what they want, not what you want. You make a game for them, not for you. So that's why older games were better, because we're just like, hey, we're making a game where people can play it the way they want to, and let them dictate how the game flows, you know. And you nurture that. You know, that's why games, I think, like Chaos Code are very expressive, because they let you play the game how you want to. They give you the tools, and they're like, hey, do what you want to do. Find things out. It's very cohesive, it makes sense, high-level players understand how things flow in the game, and they make things up. You see the creation process of the game. You see the people making things. Making the characters their own. And that's great. That's good design. But when you make it where just everybody plays the same and makes it very homogenized, yeah, that's true. Because it's easier to solve. It's easier to manage. These people don't want to think too much, so that's why they dumb down the games, and they give you less, and they give you less to work with. So that's why the games feel more shallow. You're trying to do more than what, especially when you've come from games that give you more, where you can do a lot more, and now you feel so restrictive, and I just, my brain doesn't feel nurtured when I play, because I can't do what I want to do. I want to theory craft and shit like that, and do different things and come up with different tech, but it doesn't matter because the game doesn't let you do it. So it's like, oh, well, this is why everybody plays the same, because that's the tech that works. My tech doesn't work, so that's why nobody does it, and that's why nobody. Well, that's to them it's like, well, that's just needless fluff, so we're gonna cut it out. We made it useless so nobody will use it. It's like, okay, well, that's dumb. Then why even have it? Like, don't even have it then. Just say you can't do it at all. Because this is like, you're so bent on making things so, condensed and more what's the word? Concise. They want to make everything concise. Oh, I know that, dude. It's. I obviously know why they're doing it. It's because the new audience, the new members that don't play fighting games, they don't know any better. They have no clue. They're oblivious to that shit because in their minds, you know, to them, Strive is overwhelming. To most people, Strive is overwhelming. Sadly, they think it's just too much. Like to them, that to them is overload. For me, it's like this is nothing, dude. This is nothing, dude. This is kid shit. Like it's like going from algebra to trig. Like algebra is nothing. Trig is a lot harder than algebra. But to most people, algebra is challenging to them because they don't use their minds. So that's society's fault for making our standards lower. That's why people that I think are stupider now. You got a lot of people that just don't know how to think. They have no critical thinking skills. They have no ability to challenge their brains. They have to be told what to do all the time. They don't theory craft. They don't come up with ideas or solutions. They don't do any of that because that takes too much effort. I don't want to think. I don't want to try. I don't want to work. I don't want to do this. I'm just like, wow, dude. I don't know how you function as a human being. And I don't want my games to feel like work. So, I mean, that I can understand. You play a game for fun. But if playing a game to you if it's not enjoyable to you, then maybe the game just isn't for you. It's not because the game is bad. You think it's bad because you have to fucking put effort in. It's just maybe it's because it's not made for you. So that happens. You just move on. I don't think that's the way with Strive. To me, it's not because I'm not willing to learn. I just feel like there's not anything to stimulate my brain here enough. Because the way I think is very more detailed, like a lot more complex, and I'm searching for something more. Well, yeah, I think these developers don't want creativity. They want to make things again very homogenized. I think all fighting games follow so much of Street Fighter's formula because they're all like in room together. They're all in like bed with each other, like giving other ideas. Like, oh yeah, make it play like this. Make it play like this. Oh yeah, do this, do that. Oh, because that's what makes a good fighting game. Like, no, that's not just because it has Street Fighter's template doesn't make it a good fighting game. They think that's the only way to do things. Oh, we've made so many fighting games, and the only good ones are the ones that play like Street Fighter. And I'm just like, okay, I really think they think that deep down. Like, you can't have a good fighting game without some Street Fighter in it. I'm like, no, I think it's just complicated. It's too complicated for them to understand. So they just look for, and obviously they're thinking in terms of money. What makes money? Well, if you look at the fighting game market, what is it that's dominating? Street Fighter. So obviously people like Street Fighter games, and that's how they think. They're like, in their mind, everybody plays Street Fighter because that's what's popular. That's what makes money. So since they're chasing money, let's make it like Street Fighter. That's the truth. I really believe that. They have no interest in creating something of their own volition, making up their own. It's kind of like, remember I told you about Arknights Endfield, where the developer said, we don't want to be another Genshin? Let me see if I can find that article. Yeah, there we go. Yeah, see, Arknights Endfield says Launching a new gacha RPG in a post-Genshin Impact world is tough when some titles are so similar, the players go into the game for 1 hour and they know what will happen in the next 20 hours. New action RPG turned heads not because it's a major release, but a home of tower defense, because none of the other post-Genshin Impact RPGs have tried to turn themselves into, basically something different. That's why they created the factory system and shit. I was like, there are so many similar titles. We still think players are expecting something new. For some open world RPG, they are so similar. It's the structure's always the fucking same. And it's like, our hope is to give us something different. They want to reinvent the wheel. I get it. They want to change it. And I'm just like, because they're basically, everybody goes into an open world gacha game and just thinks, oh, it's a Genshin clone. It's Genshin. Every game you play is Genshin. So it's going to be the exact same formula, the exact same flowchart, the exact same everything. And it's just, change names, change, characters. Maybe change up the story a little bit. Even the story I ain't gonna lie. The story in a lot of the gacha games are, God, they're so fucking samey, dude. Like, same type of enemies, same type of villain structure, same type of... It's like... it just feels so copy-paste in so many games. And I'm like, okay, this again. Okay, this again. It's just like... We made these shadow enemies. Instead of calling them shadows, we call them, this instead. It's like... And then there's this big baddie, and they're an alternate universe. And, it's just like this other game, which has an alternate universe. It's just like, oh my God, like, you see it so much. It's just like, God, it's the template there. They literally, these companies are copying that Genshin template so hard. Because they're like, okay, we gotta be the next Genshin, so let's make it like Genshin. But, not like I said, the whole thing, let me copy your homework, but don't make it too obvious. That's what it feels like, it's lazy. Like, we'll just make it look better. It's like, okay, we got the visuals down, your own little way, but the gameplay, you haven't evolved at all. You just make it the same, because... And that's what... And I think the smarter gamers, they get tired of it. Because they're just like, oh, you're just like every other game. Why can't you be different? Why can't you make something different? Like, at least this game at least tries to be different. So that's probably why I like it more than Genshin and Wuthering Waves, because Wuthering Waves is just a Genshin clone where this game isn't. It has some things, like there's some things. I'm not saying everything is different, but there's enough different where it actually stands out. Where it's like, hey, I don't feel like I'm playing the same game. Yeah, I'll give Street Fighter credit for trying to push the fighting game genre, evolving it a little bit, because it is probably the most evolved games in terms of content. Street Fighter definitely is number one. So I'll give Capcom credit there. At least they are trying something different, because they realize the genre is getting stale. Like, it's plain and simple. Fighting games are getting stale. Because the formula hasn't changed at all. It's just been the same arcadey formula. It's just, you have arcade mode, versus mode, practice mode, online rank mode, and that's it. Like, that's your game. Like, every game is like that. Like, they never really try to do more than that. Tekken at least did, the Tekken Force mode. That was really fun. Like a beat-em-up mode. I thought that was really cool. Just to make it a little different. They did that with Smash Brothers with a Subspace Emissary. That was pretty cool. A little story mode with like a Metroidvania type adventure mode. I was like, okay, that's cool. Like, let's mix it up a little bit. Let's make it different. Let's spice it up. It needs that. Those games need that. And then I felt like they regressed with Smash Brothers with Ultimate, because they basically just made those stupid challenges. Like, you just, fight 4 enemies, fight this boss, this character is a boss, and I'm like, That's kind of lame. I was like, I liked more of the Subspace Emissary. I think if they could have turned that into a whole full blown story mode, Metroidvania, that would have been fucking amazing. That would have been fun. But they didn't. So they only did it one time, and I was like, that was one reason I like Brawl, just because of that mode. I know it's a mixed bag on that mode, but I actually liked it. But yeah, I just think the fighting game genre needs to evolve. Plain and simple. It's a genre that is severely out of date. And I can see why a lot of people like Jayha, he says he hasn't been playing a lot of games because he says a lot of games are just not interesting. They're not very interesting. Nothing to light. No, he doesn't have anything lighting a fire under his ass. Like he's the one that got me on Arknight because he really likes Arknight, and he told me that. But there's one thing he hates about Arknight, and I agree. And he says Arknights is not challenging enough. It's too casual, and I'm like, yeah, and that's what sucks. This game is great. Like, I love how the game is. Like, just because something's easy doesn't make it bad. It's like it can be very fun. The game's fun. It's just I do wish it was more challenging, and I wish the developers would push challenge more. It's like, hey, man, make it harder. Like, I'm fine with, pushing myself, to be better. Give me a reason to grow my characters. Give me a reason to push myself. I want to, like, especially when you have a good game where you're like, hey, but you also have to nurture the game where you're like, hey, we respect our players. We know our players aren't fucking idiots. And, treat them with respect and say, hey, these players want something more. Let's give it to them. Well, yeah, I mean, Ninja Gaiden generally is not an easy game. It's always been harder than Shinobi, in my opinion. The 3D Ninja Gaiden games are brutal, man. The first one is absolute nightmare. Yeah, but what does the hardcore difficulty mean? Is it just more HP and, you take more damage? Because if that's all it is, then it's boring. Well, also, too, if you're coming from older Shinobi games, which are, harder, you can beat those. Obviously, the newer games are going to be easier because you have a foundation. You know how hard feels like, so a lot of games nowadays feel easy because you've played the hard shit. I've come from hard games, so it's like, okay, this is too easy for me. I need something more challenging. And I do like a challenge. As long as it's fun and it's engaging, I do like a challenge. But I do also, there are times where the challenge really is, again, it's more of a DPS check. And it's not really the challenge itself, it's just, do I have the right gear? Do I have the right, team? And then that, where I'm less interested. That's where I feel Wuthering Waves has that problem with endgame because a lot of it's just DPS check. And it's like, oh, do I have a strong enough team? It's like, oh, I don't. Well, you're not going to beat it. It doesn't matter how good I play. It doesn't matter what I do. It's because I can't meet the DPS check. I'm not going to win. I do my rotations right, I do my damage right, but I can see where it's like, hey, I'm just not doing enough damage. So it's just like, I'm not going to win. Because there's timers. You have 5-minute timers, or it's like, well, if you can't beat it in 5 minutes, you don't win. And on top of that, well, they want you to beat it fast to get credit. If you take too long, you get no credit, even if you beat it. So I'm just like, and that makes me not want to do it. I'm like, you know what? And then because my armor is RNG, which is like total luck based, I have no desire to grow because it's like, well, I don't want to roll 10,000 times and never get my armor, because that's just gonna get old really fast. And I was like, you know what? I'm tired. That's like that makes me, you know, I don't even want to do the end game because my luck on getting the gear is horrible. And again, I just don't like the system of how you obtain gear, because gear doesn't feel earned to me. It's all luck. You know, whereas in Arknights, I do feel like I earn the gear because I take the time to learn the system, so that I'm going to get rewarded, because there is a 100% guarantee I'm going to get it if I just do the work. And then we're in Wuthering Waves, there's no guarantee of me getting it. I could literally roll 10,000 times and never get it. And it's like, I shouldn't have to be doing that with armor. It's just, and the problem is too, is the armor sets feel samey, because everything is always stat based. So it's just like, it's like Final Fantasy 14. Oh, your next tier of armor is just more of the same stat. It doesn't really do anything different. It's just higher level, higher stats, and maybe different bonuses, maybe. But other than that, it's the same fucking thing. It's just, oh, well, now you're level 240, now you're level 260 armor, and it's more of the same stats. Like, your character needs attack, you know, critical damage, critical hit rate, you know, and I don't know, fucking energy regeneration. So you're just like, okay, well, that's all you focus on. It's just that. You pick the one set that works for the character, and you just focus on those stats. And it's like that with every single fucking character. It feels so fucking homogenized. It's just, I hate it. There's no specialness to the armor. Like, I like getting armor sets where I'm like, hey, this set does this unique thing, has these different stats. So, and you craft it. You know, it's like, hey, I farm the materials, I get the armor. I prefer doing that, like a traditional RPG, action RPG. I think that's a good way to do armor. You know, I think the best shit you should craft. You know, it's not something that you just go buy from the store, spend, oh look, just make sure you have enough gold and you just get the best armor. I'm like, that's kind of lame. I actually like farming my materials and earning and then, you know, get that special armor. Like, hey, you got it. It's yours. It's 100%. You know, you reap your benefits. Okay, that's cool. All right, well, that sounds like it's a enhanced mode, so it's not just a lazy copy paste. That's good, and that's the way those. Yeah. The damage taken, HP should be different. Yeah, regeneration, enemy placement, that's a big one. Changing enemy layout, new attack patterns. That's definitely one. Yeah, that's the kind of stuff that makes the hard difficulty hard. And the big thing is, you know, I think speed, patterns, layouts, and, you know, those are the big three. Those make much more impact than just HP and damage inflation. So I'm glad, you know, it's good. I wish more developers would make that a standard, because I think that's better thought out. I really do. Especially for people that want something more. They don't just want, again, it's just lazy. That's why I don't play games that have lazy hardcore modes, because they're boring. Because they don't add anything to it. A lot of games, sadly, take the safe route and just do HP and damage of inflation. You take more damage, and enemies have more HP. It's like, it's nothing different. It's the same thing. You're just taking twice as long doing it, and you can't make it. You can make half as many mistakes. That to me is not engaging enough. I get bored. That's why, like, with Ease 10, like, I was really disappointed with Ease 10 Proud Nordics and Nordics because the difficulty, it got nerfed because they made the highest difficulty. They took out the thing that made the high difficulty special was the speed increase because everything was 50% faster, which really changes the timing on things. You have to learn things, you have to be better reaction, but they took that away. So it's just like, well, that's kind of lame. Now I don't even want to play it because it's like it's the same as Nightmare mode. The only difference is you take a little bit more damage and you deal less damage. Now things are even more spongy. And I'm just like, this is dumb. I was like, I don't want to play this. The fights take too long because you do so little damage. So Nightmare is like I can deal with Nightmare. You know, hard is too easy. Nightmare's I think sometimes a little too hard. I wish there was an in-between hard and Nightmare. I think that would be perfect difficulty. But, you know, I've experienced those games so much where I'm like, you know, the thing that made the higher difficulty special, you took it away. So now it's like, well, now I don't want to do the high difficulties anymore because you took that away. Yeah, I hate that shit. I hate when games sell DLC to make the game easier. It's just. I mean, you don't gotta do that. I mean, obviously, the people that play the game, if smart buyers, don't buy that shit because they know it adds nothing to the game. But there's people that literally don't want to try at all. They're like, I just want to fucking button mash and not think, and that's why they buy the DLC because they want to cruise through the game. But at the same time, like, well, if you don't want to, if the game is not enjoyable for you to play, then why are you playing it? Don't even play it then. Like, go play something else. I don't think, like, just making it easy so you can win. You know, what's that one guy named DSP? You know, that one guy bitches about everything being too hard? Isn't that his name? DSP? I'm sure you've heard of him before. That fucker is like, dude, man. DSP streamer. I think it's called DSP? Yeah, DSP, this dude. You ever heard of this fucker? I hate this dude. This dude is such a little bitch, man. Darkside Phil, he's such a little bitch. I fucking hate him, dude. He is like the gamer I picture nowadays, of how everything's too hard, dumb it down because I'm an idiot. So, and he is like the standard for why games are so easy because of him. People like him. He's a douchebag. He's a fucking loser, man. Like, I really don't like this guy. Like, seriously. I don't know why he has a cult following, and I don't know why people like him. But it's people like him that just disgust me, dude. Like, he really like is a moron. Like he's so bad at video games. He is legitimately bad at video games. Is like I look at him like you can't be this stupid. Like I sometimes wonder, like, are you really this dumb, dude? Are you this fucking dumb? Are you that like I don't get it. You know, for a guy, how can you be this bad at this many games? Yeah, the modern. He's like the. I think almost like he's the. He is the demonstration of the modern day gamer. Like this is how gamers are. They're all DSPs. The quote unquote casual gamer. And I'm like, man, it's like is brain not included? You know, like it's like holy shit. I'm not saying they got to be pros at it, but it's just my God, these people don't think. He like some of the games he thinks are so hard. I'm like, these are piss easy games. How do you think it's too fucking hard? Like some of the games he plays are jokingly easy. So why don't you actually play a hard game where you actually have to think and actually use skill? Batteries not included, like the movie. Yeah, I sometimes wonder, like you know, and I'm not. I shouldn't. You know, it's not a good idea to compare yourself. But I sometimes wonder if how, like, when I play games and people watch me play, and how they think of my competency with how I play. Do they see competency, or do they see I'm like I'm just curious what they think. You know, like I just just to see what people think. Like when they see me play a game as opposed to seeing DSP play. And comparing me, you know, again, it's not a good idea to compare. It's not. I know it's not, but it's just. It's more just out of curiosity. Like, I'm curious how people perceive me, as in terms of competency, like in terms of skill. Like when they see me play a fighting game, when they see me play a Metroidvania, they see me play something. What do they see when they see me play? I've never asked people that directly. So I've been told that. Like I remember playing some games. Like I remember when I played like I was playing streaming Curse of the Moon, Bloodstained, the 2D one, and I had like 20 or 30 people watching me, and one guy was saying, "Like you make this look so fucking easy, dude." I was like, "You're just cruising through this shit like it's nothing, dude." I was like. No, I'm not. I just wanted honest criticism. That's all. I'm not gonna take it to heart. I'm just curious. It's like, hey, people say, hey, you're just not very, you know, they might say you're not very good at playing games, you're bad at them, or they might say, hey, you're a very dedicated gamer, you're actually very skilled. You know, you seem like you're pretty competent, like you know what you're doing. You learn fast, you know. I've been told by that from multiple people in the past. They say I'm a very fast learner. But I have to be interested. That's the problem. If I'm not interested, I won't learn. That's the problem. I don't learn things when I'm not interested. I will shut off my brain because I'm not enjoying it. But if I'm interested and I'm really getting into it, I will learn. Because I have motivation. That's why when I play a good fighting game, you see me when I get into it. I can really get into it. You really start to see how much I improve really fast. I'll get really good at it very quickly. But when I'm not enjoying it, I don't even want to try. And then to me, it's like I'm wasting my energy. I just walk away. People could see that as being like, oh, you're just a quitter. You're just not good at it. Like that is like such a go-to response, you know, for shallow-minded people, because that's how they see it. Like, oh, because you don't stick with it, you must be bad at it. I was like, no, because I'm not enjoying it. It's like, don't you understand that, or does enjoyment not matter? Well, enjoyment's in winning and getting good. I'm like, no, it's not. Like, oh my God, that's a byproduct, dude. The fun is, if it clicks with you, that should be the primary thing, not the fact that you get good, bro. Like that is not what determines the game. It's the fun factor, it's the enjoyment. That's what matters. That's paramount. The byproduct is you want to get good at it. You want to learn it. You want to get better. So, but yeah, people just assume because if you are good at it and you're a pro at it, that must mean, you know, you love it. So it's like the opposite. The loving it is a byproduct, and getting good at it is what matters. It's like, no, I don't think that way. I don't think backwards. That's backwards thinking to me. That's what I say. You can like a game you can enjoy a game that's easy. You know, it's really fun. It's like, hey, you know, yes, I wish it was more like this game. I love this game. It's fun to play, but I do wish it was harder. I wish it was harder, but that doesn't mean that I don't love the game because it's not hard. It's just I wish, it's something I want, and maybe they will make it harder down the road. I hope they do. I do want to see harder content. I do want the game to increase in difficulty. I think it's necessary. I think people need to get the training shoes off. It's like I understand casuals, but it's like I don't mind as long as you meet me in the middle. Kind of like I'm not saying you got to push it hardcore like the way I want it to, but push it a little bit more in that direction, just a little bit at a time. Kind of again, I'll meet with you in the middle. Like you can that way both sides get appeased. Where it's like, hey, I'm getting satisfied, and then the other side's like, hey, you know what? I can get a little better at the game. It's okay. I can put a little time. It's like cool. Like we both win. It's a bit of a compromise. And I like that. Like I said, it doesn't have to be full force. That's why I say with Strive. If Strive just met me in the middle, where it's just like, hey, turn it into more classic Guilty Gear. But I see some of the systems of the new games that are why people like it. It's like I'm not saying abolish it, but I'm just saying kind of meet me in the middle. If you can evolve it that way, where it's like, you know what, this is all right. Like I like this. I really like this. It's not. It'll never be Zerd, but it's like, hey, you know what? This ain't a bad second. But I can't sit there and say that with Strive. Strive is not a second. It's not even a third. It's like, nah, it's just, this ain't it, bro. This ain't it, bro. This ain't it. And it's never gonna be it. It's not for me, it's for people like Diaphone and all those other fucking fakes. That, like all the Guilty Gear Strive streamers, all the fake ones. That I can't stand. Like, I block them on all my social medias. I don't want to see any other shit. All their fucking bullshit on the game. And I'm just like, you know what? Block, 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 block. I don't want to see it because it comes up on my feed, and I just block it just so I don't have to see it. I don't want to talk to these people. I don't want to get involved with them. They're just like, just get it out of sight, out of mind. I don't say anything. And just like, hey, I don't care who you are. I don't want to know you, and I don't like the shit you play, and I don't like the way that you pitch the narrative for this game. And it's like, you just get out of here, man. I don't want you on my newsfeed. They come looking for me, and they get mad because I block them. I was like, well, I blocked you. Tough shit. Get over it. I don't like you. There's, I've just learned to do that. My friend's the same way. Just like, oh, I hate that fucker. Like, block that fool. I'm like, cool. And you don't gotta say anything. You just do it. Or you avoid the environment. You just say, hey, you know what? That's why I don't go to fighting game events. I don't want to be around these people. Because I know I'm not going to contribute anything positive to the environment. I don't like the games they play, and I don't like the way they play. So it's just like, you know what? Why would I even be in that environment? It's just, to me, it's toxic. I don't want to be around that toxicity. So I'd rather, because I'm going to get toxic. So, alright, man. No problem. You get some rest. I'm about to go to sleep, too. I'm going to go do my exercise, my routine, and then go to sleep and get something to drink and relax a little bit and go to bed. I'm going to work on my computer. I'm going to work on some computers tomorrow, putting them together and start getting them ready. I'm going to start, hopefully on Saturday, I'm going to start listing stuff again. I got shit I got to sell. Got a decent amount of stuff I got to sell. Got another $300 worth of shit I need to list. Then 3 computers I got to build and list, and then hopefully make a little bit more money. Give me something to do. But anywho's, I'm going to go to bed, guys. Thanks for watching, everybody. I'm going to go do my exercise and get something to drink, and then I'm going to call it a night. So, I'll be on tomorrow. I got to take my roommate to work late. He gets off at, I think I got to take him in at 6. So I'll probably be back around 7:30, maybe 7. So, and I think he isn't going to get off till like 4 in the morning. So it'll be a straight stream, so I'll probably stream at like 9 o'clock all the way till like 3. I'll just play. I'm gonna work on Genshin, then go to this game, and then Friday more of the same, more computers. Same thing, same late night, same. Finish Wuthering Waves hopefully by Friday, and luckily, Arknights is done, so I don't have anything to do in Arknights. So, and then on Saturday, Sunday, I'm gonna stream. I'm gonna hopefully stream Fatal Frame and finish that game, and I can put it away. And after Fatal Frame, it's gonna be probably thinking about either I'm definitely had to do what do you call it, Nevern's Tavernus. That's on the 29th. We'll be streaming that. That'll be the big game. It's also the 30th is also the new Wu update. But I am considering like going to the Wu update, getting all the rewards, and then maybe just call, and then just putting Wu away for a while. Like a good while. Probably maybe take a break for like 6 months or something. Let the game build up. And then I can come back and I'm like, okay, cool, let's get the show on the road, and I can catch up on stuff if I want to. But yeah, I think it's time for a break from Wu, because I've been playing it for a year and a half, and I think I'm getting kind of burned out on it. So I think I'm going to take a break. I want to, and then especially if Neverness Tavernus is a good game, then I end up playing it. I don't want to play 3 gacha games at once. I'd rather just play 2. I'm definitely going to keep playing Arknight. I think Arknight's going to be a while before I quit. At least a year. So, but yeah, I think Wu is getting ready to be on the chopping block for a while. I've been talking about it. The more you talk about it, the more it means you really want to do it. So, but yeah, Wu is a good game. It's just I think I'm getting burned out on it. So I need to, and even with the dailies, I'm just not. I just don't want to do the events. I just don't want to do them. They're just not. So it's just I get to the point where I just don't want to keep logging in every day. I really don't want to. Even though it's only 5 minutes, which is great, I do think that's the one blessing. I'm definitely not going to be putting any more money into Wu. No more $5. I think I'm done with that. Even if I do the bare minimum, just log in every day to get my currency, at least be 5 minutes. It's not a big deal, and I can do it off stream, which is not a big deal. I just probably won't stream the game at all. It's because people are like, I'm tired of watching you playing Wu all the time. Like, yeah, I don't blame you. I'm sure I get tired of being watched too. So, anyways, you guys have a